Where he's come to you out of the 170-pound weight division. Your first fighter out of the blue corner from TKO, Sam Marler.
6 feet tall. That's a tall guys.
Well, yeah, now we're starting to get into the big boys. You know, these are still some young adult kickboxing. And all of our adult kickboxing matches are brought to you by the Assured Group for all your insurance needs. Of course, we've also got One Ear Up Veterinary Recruiting, Blue Bear Productions, Anger Management Clothing, lots of sponsors coming on board for Fight For It 11. If you're curious about any Fight For It sponsorship opportunities, you can DM the Facebook page for Fight For It.
All righty then. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner from a Rogue Combat Club. Please welcome King Phil Kratz.
Kratz, 9 fights of kickboxing experience for this guy. He's 3-6, but he's better than that record would have you believe.
Look at that smile.
You see him right now walking out with IBJJF World Champion Johnny Buck in his corner. He trains out of the Rogue Combat Club. He was under Alex Tyler. I think he is now the Muay Thai coach over there, or at least one of the Muay Thai coaches. We talked about that championship fight he had 2 years ago with Josh Crouch. Been a while since we've seen him at Fight For It. But Rogue Combat Club always comes for the violence.
He looks
no
good.
doubt about it.
He's moving good. I'm pretty sure he feels good.
Yeah.
Now he's got to execute.
He honestly still looked a little like a boy, but and now he's looking like a man. 2 years have been kind to Phil Kratz. He's filled out well. And he's got a lot of support here in the house tonight. No surprises to me. Rogue Combat always shows a ton of support for their guys, and they always bring out a lot of peeps. Shout out to Dominic Stansel. Congratulations on the recent victory, my friend. Thanks for reaching out to us here in the commentator's booth.
I see you, Dominic.
And shouting out Team Rock Albemarle. Yeah, Phil Kratz physically looks like a completely different man. I mean, yeah.
All right, controlling the action in the ring tonight, your referee, Donnie Jessup. Here we go, round number 1. Let's go.
Push kick by Kratz coming out.
And Sam Marler fighting out of that TKO gym. He's probably going to bring a much more traditional style. No shin guards now as we head into these rules. A lot more traditional Muay Thai type of rule set. And we know that Phil Kratz loves that kind of fight.
Nice. I love the Muay Thai flow. I don't like it for MMA, but I love it when I see pure Muay Thai.
Yeah, definitely. And Phil Kratz is about a pure Muay Thai as they come. He's showing right here in the clinch early against Sam Marler.
Nice.
Sam Marler eating shot after shot. He really cannot afford to do that. Phil Kratz looks crazy good right here. Donnie Jessup has seen enough of the clinch. He separates them.
Good push kick from Kratz. See, that mixture of range is going to help him control the fight now.
Yeah, and Phil Kratz is a master of it. He's just getting this clinch and choosing violence the Rogue Combat Club way.
10 knees straight.
Wow, he is freezing Sam Marler with these shots.
I think one just breezed to the head. I think Donnie's got to realize a little bit is on Marler to not let his head be pulled down.
Right, yeah, he can't duck and hide from the clinch like that and expect not to get kneed.
But because now Kratz is controlling more ranges, he's going to control the fight a bit more.
You know, when Marler was in there against Philly Jack Cup, he looked a lot more comfortable. I don't know if it's just the experience, the strength, the immediacy of the showing from Kratz, but man, he does not look comfortable in there at all right now.
You know, you don't know until you know, man. These guys you can watch film all you want. These guys look one way 5 years ago, but then when you meet up with them, they're stronger, they're faster.
10 seconds, 10 seconds.
Yeah, I think Phil Kratz learned a little bit of a lesson in that fight against Josh Crouch. You know, there was a lot of moments where he could have won if he had been the aggressor.
Marler looks a little bit out of it, a little bit of blood coming out of his nose, and frustrated.
Yeah, Phil Kratz getting the loudest pop out of this crowd we've heard all night so far. I'm pretty interested to know what's going on in that TKO kickboxing corner for Sam Marler.
I believe Marler's got a very powerful kick. Not found a way to set it up. He's just throwing it out there. He's not bothered. He's just enjoying himself. He came out smiling. He came out relaxed. And now he's executing.
You'll notice Kratz not taking the stool here.
Kratz is not fighting a kickboxing match. He's having a party.
Yeah, I mean, he's in his element.
This
you know,
guy's flowing. He's in the zone. I don't know what happened in his life to get him to this point where he needed to make a change, but he made it. Look at him.
I mean, yeah. I mean, here's a guy who's clearly a very capable kickboxer who's got a 3-6 kickboxing record. You know, you're going to change some things around.
Yeah.
And he already looked great when he was fighting Josh Crouch 2 years ago. He looks phenomenal tonight.
Good push kick.
Early teep to the body, push kick, like you said.
I like the way he just touches. He doesn't do a lot with it. Just kind of touches, finds his range, measures, and then fires.
Marler's got to earn some respect here. Gets the push kick again, this time sending him to the buttocks.
He's just got the timing down, and Marler doesn't know what to do. You see him dropping his hands down off of feints.
And the blue TKO corner getting a little frustrated with Marler here. Begging him for anything. He lands a nice little kick, but it's kind of semi-checked. You know, you can take those on the back like that a lot better than you can take them on the front. So if you're not going to check them with your knees or you're, in the proper way, taking it across the back is not a bad thing to do. It's going to hurt, but it's not going to shut you down.
Nice. Marler's got to get off. He can't wait all night long.
Another push kick.
The longer he waits, the more Kratz gets into his element. Now he's starting to become hesitant on pulling, throwing shots. He's got to let his kicks go, got to let his hands go.
Yeah, Kratz is really cracking him, but Marler, I mean, I don't know if it's just the shots he's landed, but he has slowed him down a little bit.
Well, again, he's just so dependent on that big power, but he's not setting it up correctly.
Yeah, he is throwing one naked kick at a time.
At this point now, Phil can just wear him down, and set him up for the knockout in the third round.
There we get the clacker here. Marler lands a clean cross to the body, but that was pretty much the only real significant strike he landed in that round. He went for a couple of head kicks, and Kratz was able to just kind of wave him off.
We got one more round coming your way, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, he doesn't look as frustrated as he was after the round one.
No, not at all.
But he...
Lovely ring, ladies, keeping us up with the rounds. Round number 3.
Marler's got to do more. If he wants to win, he's got to do more.
We got the ladies from the Grind Cafe coming your way. White teeth and green trays. Get your drink orders in. Don't forget to get yourself a t-shirt at the front door as you walk in. Fight for it t-shirts are available. Get you one before you leave. December 18th, we're going to be in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Put it down in your calendars, December 18th.
That's right.
Third and final round. Let's go, fight fans. Cheer your favorite fighter on. Let's go. Get them motivated.
Phil Kratz, Sam Marler, round 3. And let's see if Phil Kratz has anything else that he has not shown us.
Marler needs to get off first, throw some feints, And then when he can go like that, throw some feints and then go right behind him.
Yeah, he's really got to establish himself going into this third round.
He
Because
can't
so
be
far,
hesitant.
it's been all Kratz all day.
Right. And he's attacked the targets that are easiest to him. The leg, then walk up the body.
Kratz with a nice little combo off that
Good
kick
body
catch.
shot. Feints. And then go, but he's got to go more than one. Otherwise, Kratz is just standing there, catching him coming in, pick him apart.
Huge kick for Marler, but it just comes up short, and now Kratz answers back with a huge, clean kick to the body, liver side, and that will slow you down. And Marler starting to look like he's in real trouble here.
He's falling back to his old habits from round one. He's standing there watching to see what's going to happen. Guess what's going to happen?
Yeah, Kratz has frozen him, and when you freeze a guy like that, you're going to land some of your best shots on him.
Going to the leg. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to the leg, comes back up top to finish this with a head kick. As you said,
In that TKO corner, man, they are begging Sam Marler for some action here.
nice. Good push kick.
And he's just getting tagged again and again. Now he's starting to come forward again. But Phil Kratz is just ready, bro.
Look, like I said, something happened to this guy. He made some changes. And he came out and executed. Beautiful technique.
What a fight
Beautiful
from
technique.
Phil
All
Kratz
right, that's it there
2.0.
for round number 3.
2.0 is exactly the right word. That is a different
Wow.
guy.
That's a
How
different
about
guy
that?
than we saw last time out.
That's a different guy.
Much more aggressive fighter,
Relaxed.
much more violent fighter that I'm sure Johnny Buck will be proud of.
Amazing flow. And I've been across the cage many a time against Johnny Buck, so I know how good those guys really are.
And they have a certain mentality, you know. They have a certain mentality they bring to these fights. And it's definitely influencing Phil Kratz's style, because every fight I've seen him get more and more talented, more pinpoint on the accuracy. But in this fight, above all, he displayed aggression and a willingness to finish the fight. He didn't get the finish, but he was always looking for it.
Exactly. You know, we talk about these gyms that are new on the scene and making
Decision
names
is
for
in.
themselves,
Fighters to the center of the ring.
but we also have to talk about these gyms that are rejuvenating themselves.
Yeah. You know, Road Combat Club has not been around forever, but Coach Buck has done everything he can.
Your winner, out of Road Combat Club, King Phil Kratz.
Phil Kratz getting the most love out of any fighter tonight so far. And it's easy to see why when you put on a fight like that.
And Sam shouldn't be disappointed because of the difference in skill, opponents, and experience. And he goes even, so he still has room and time to make adjustments.